Thanks, Mayor Cathy. Quite a lot has been happening in the last month, which has been fabulous. We got to go to the St Mary's formal and their Kota evening. We have an amazing amount of talented young people in this area, as we keep speaking about, and it's just a pleasure to be involved with them. The current exhibition at the Kingaroy Art Gallery, of course, is right up my alley because it's Cherry Carroll, who's a friend of mine, and I have my weaners at her place, and Robin Dower, who just does a lot of horses. So I was in my element there at the opening. We've been to the Cherbourg for the disaster preparedness workshop, which was so interesting, and it's great to know that our councils work so closely together. We've got a fantastic relationship with the Cherbourg Council. The opening of the girls' dormitory was certainly one of those things that makes you really think. I mean, such a sad history, and it's really good to be there to acknowledge that and to go forward with, as Mayor Bruce said, to go forward together. Lovely to see when we popped up to the Carroll Nature Reserve to see the Golden West trainees doing such a great job up there. To have that come to fruition, I really appreciate Manager Leanne, her assistance in that, and we're actually getting some great outcomes from it already. They've been on the rail trail. We went to the Skills Centre graduation. What a group of great young people, not even young people, a lot of varied ages, who've learnt a great deal of new skills, and we're looking forward to their futures here. I think we should nab some of these people for council because they're certainly showing that they're wonderful. They just needed the opportunity, and then we've provided it via those organisations. I was really proud to also find out and receive my tenure badge from the Go Getter Girls, a local organisation, a ladies' running group really that's morphed into more of a ladies' walking, running and support group. They made a team to go to the Relay for Life event, and it was lovely to see them there. And they also came to the suicide prevention Walk for Hope, which just makes you realise with personal stories that yes, suicide touches every family, every person. And thank you, Councillor Potter, for that morning. It was really, really wonderful. The Pinking Up South Burnett has been fantastic. And Mayor Cathy and I had an absolute blast after the Relay for Life going over to the Speedway, who was so supportive. The Speedway committee came in here to ask us for support with one of their races. And we said, oh, we've got this Pinking Up South Burnett, we'd really like you. Well, they've just jumped on board. And they've, when we walked around the crowd with the frame, they were also happy to get their photos taken and to support. And then the Speedway committee actually donated their half of the raffle to the cause as well. So living in the South Burnett, I think we're so blessed to have this community that I know we're a low socioeconomic area, and I believe that's the reason people support charities so well and causes, is because most of our people understand firsthand what it's like to do it tough. And I think that that's why we definitely punch above our weight in fundraising, and I'm so proud to be part of that. So many things happening. The netball presentation night, the Saints presentation night was fantastic as well. I love the fact that there's women so involved in sport now and in a variety of sports, coming from very long ago when I was a jockey when they first licensed women, and it was really, you know, there were so many people still against women doing the physical type of sports. Well, I know there's a lot of women I know that are a lot tougher than some of the guys. So good on you girls and good on you guys for just being fair completely all the time. It's really impressive. This Saturday is Wando Races, and it's a very special day in honour of two beautiful sisters who passed away, Monica Ryan and Kathleen Holt, so that's going to be a wonderful but tough day. Also, we've got Sunday, Hilary Cottages fundraiser for the Catherine Hamlin Fistula Foundation, so I think that that's already booked out. It'll be a wonderful day. Great to see local people again backing people who just need a hand. So thank you very much. Thank you to my fellow councillors for all they do. We really appreciate it. We also don't appreciate councillors and individual councillors being singled out for some of the things that But we do, a point is that with the rates, we try so hard to keep those rates down, to make them affordable. If people are having a tough time, we have very many mechanisms to support them, and that continues. And I really appreciate what our key staff have done in that and what our councillors are doing. And please don't ever, community, think that we take this lightly, because we don't. We understand how difficult it is. Most of us have struggled at times, and many people, things change, you know, especially as a woman, when you didn't get super years ago and you don't end up with a great deal of super, and as a stay-at-home mum for many years, then things can change, and that happens to people all over the place, and we want to support them, and we don't ever try to make it harder for them. So thank you very much to all the councillors.